I've driven these roads my whole life. Sometimes, when I miss home, I close my eyes and follow each turn and bump in my mind. I'll trace them. Down my shoulder, over the bumpy driveway, to my fingertips, in all the directions they lead. Every 100 meters holds all too many memories. Starting on that first touch of pavement where my cat was hit by a car, to the field where we'd feed horses sugar cubes, across from the mailbox where I fought with my mom, the road where my best friend lived, that straight stretch my mom always seems to be walking, to the corner where I drove off the road, same corner my mom crashed her bike last fall, and the rose bush. I'd pick the flowers and bring them home. I'd drive to work at sunrise, and the neighbor's horse would wait in the field, its back arched from years of loaning itself to a rider. I was convinced he was there just to greet me each morning. I missed last year, when my car was filled with laughter, my heart overflowing with joy. Always driving home at last light, knowing I'd made the most of my day. Somehow, it almost turned out okay. But before it did, it wasn't. I don't miss that. The days I'd wake up and not want to leave my bed. The way my body went heavy as I walked to the door for school in the morning. My back would become cold and stiff, and my ribs would tighten to protect my lungs from collapsing under the cold, piercing air of anxiety. The first panic attack I can remember was at 12 years old. Gasping for air, driving from that wood cabin on the corner, over the hill, all the way past my friend's house. Same place I'd asked my mom if she even wanted me. Both times it felt like plunging below cracked ice and being held under. If only I could open my arms and wrap them tightly around that little girl. The way I wrap my left arm around my right hip when I miss home. I'd tell her she will be okay, show her who she is now, and hold her so tightly the cold air can't reach her lungs. My heart aches for her to know that she is, has been, and always will be loved greatly. Not only that, but for her to know that she too is love. When I was in high school, I had this little rule for myself. When I was anxious, I would cry for hours, or just lie there for what seemed like forever. I'd wait and wait for myself to stop. Stop crying. Stop feeling that way. For anything to happen. When I realized it wasn't going to stop, I would get into the shower. I would let myself cry as long as I needed. I would stand in the shower until the room filled with steam and the water pruned my fingers. Then, eventually, I'd be done. Done being sad. Done with this feeling. Ready to move on. It was like the water had washed it all away and diluted the pain. I'd make sure I had shed my last tears. I'd rinse my face and turn the water to cold. Only then would I get out of the shower. This was my reset.